Hello guys, what is up? My name is Nobody Famous, aka Tracy, and I am starting up this channel and doing Call of Duty commentaries and probably commentaries over other games. So yeah, a little bit about myself just so you guys don't know. I'm 16-year-old in high school, about to turn 17 actually, and I really enjoyed playing video games, and I used to own the channel, well I still do, and it's Machinima Partner, but the channel gets a lot of hate now and there's a lot of trolls on it. So I decided to make this channel Nobody Famous. It's actually spelled Nobody Famous, like M-O-U-S-E, because I couldn't get the channel Nobody Famous. But yeah, like my in-game name is Nobody Famous. I've actually used that in-game name for about 2 years now. It's my Xbox Live gaming tag, and it's also the name that I use in PC games like Call of Duty 4 PC and stuff like that. But yeah, I have some pretty big plans for this channel. I already have a whole ton of video ideas and a bunch of Call of Duty 4 demos recorded up so that I can have a bit of a spare or backup of demos in case I don't really have anything to record. Sorry, got some really bad sinus stuff going on right now. But yeah, really what I'm trying to get into is doing Call of Duty 4 commentaries over Call of Duty 4 PC because I think that there's not enough of it done today anymore. Like, I think the only person that I see or watch regularly, which is Tactic, he is the only one that I see that does Call of Duty commentaries, or Call of Duty 4 commentaries now for PC. There's not really a lot more people that do it, just for the fact that it's such an old game, but I still think that it's such an awesome game to me. And that's just a whole nother argument on which Call of Duty is the best Call of Duty, but in my personal opinion, I think Call of Duty 4 was the best, and it still is the best. Just for the fact that it's not overly done and it's not heavily focused on the air support like how Black Ops 2, or not really Black Ops 2, but like Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, and Modern Warfare 2, how all three of those are just heavily dependent on the air support. And I think the sniping in Call of Duty 4 was my favorite because the only two bolt actions, which were the M40 and the R700, are the bomb, I think. And the maps are also a lot better. They were a lot better made, and I know they recycled a couple of these maps from Call of Duty 2, but in Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, they recycled a bunch of old models from Call of Duty 4 because it was so awesome, or at least I think it was. But yeah, sorry. Anyways, really though, there's not really a lot to myself. I'm just wanting to tell you guys about myself so that you're familiar with who I am and who you'll be watching over the course of however long I make these videos for. And yeah, but my interests really are like playing video games, obviously. I'm trying to think without making myself sound really weird. I have a lot of weird interests, like when it comes to like the mixture of them. Like I like racing dirt bikes, and I do enduros and hair scrambles and stuff like that. If you know what that is, you're awesome, and I love you. But I also like skimboarding and surfing and kiteboarding and stuff like that, and longboarding every now and then. Don't really do that a lot though anymore, just for the fact that it got really old really fast. But yeah, it's a really weird mixture of interests because I also like programming, and I actually plan on going into a job field with programming, which basically means I'm going to, ooh, that was a weird black screen, hopefully I'll fix that. But anyways, I plan on going to college and majoring in business management and then minoring in computer science, because both of those majors, or both of those fields, my bad, both of those fields put together are just a great mixture of stuff to know and good requirements for any job, basically. Because my next door neighbor, he graduated high school with a 2.0 GPA, went to college and majored in business management only, and is now the corporate manager of an apartment company, and they own apartments all along the East Coast, and he makes around 300K a year. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing, or at least having a job somewhere near that, but with programming or networking as well, because I'm pretty knowledgeable in the networking area as well. for the fact that I used to own a game server hosting company, and I'm working on getting that back up. Actually, the only problem is the money. But if I can get enough money up to be able to support myself for the first couple of months, I already have a whole ton of clients lined up that really want game servers from me. So hopefully that'll work out as well. For my plans for this channel, I don't really know exactly what I plan on doing. All I do know is I plan on recording Call of Duty 4 for the PC, and then if I can get Black Ops 2 to run on my PC, because right now it crashes every single time I open up multiplayer. But if I can get Black Ops 2 to run, then I'll record a lot of Black Ops 2 because I love that game on my Xbox. And hopefully I'll be able to get an Elgato for my birthday, which is coming up in July. I really want to get an Elgato HD game capture so I can play in 1080p and use HDMI to record in 1080p as well. That way I can provide super duper high quality videos for you guys. And not only that, but I think playing on Xbox and recording on Xbox would be really cool for maybe like comedy videos and trolling videos. But I know that I'm playing on like Call of Duty for the PC is not really good for trolling, just for the fact that not a lot of people use their microphones. But on Xbox, there's like a range from 10-year-olds that use their microphones to like 45-year-olds, and then all the ages in between. And I think that would just be a lot of fun to do some trolling or some glitch videos or something like that, or just do some comedy with messing with people on Xbox Live, because I do that now. But I want to record it because it is probably the funniest thing ever, is to mess with like little 10-year-olds and try and convince them to do stuff like telling them like super secret hacks, like if you press start and then I think it's down with the D-pad 4 times and then press A, we're like, or me and my buddies say that that's like the ultimate and instant level 55 hack for Call of Duty 4. We used to do that, and then they would just leave the game because that's what it would make you do. I think that's what it was. I don't really remember. That was like 3 years ago, maybe. But yeah, my biggest inspiration, I guess, for doing these commentaries is probably watching like Hutch and CNanners and all those guys at Machinima, and then also watching KYR Speedy and I'm Jehovah. I actually used to be really good friends with Jehovah about 3 years ago, before he got really big. I used to work on a network channel, and he asked us to promote his stuff, and so we did. And then a couple months later, he got partnered with Machinima and just blew up from there. And never really heard back from him again. He just kind of became one of those guys that was just hung out with the guys that he plays with now. It's just the crew, I guess, the quote-unquote crew. But it was really cool to know him for that certain period of time, I think, at least. But yeah, this gameplay is not really the best. I'm not the best at Call of Duty 4 for the PC, I know that for sure. But hopefully I'll be able to get better by doing these, because then I'll actually have some motivation to play, and to play well, or to get better, I guess. And the only thing that's really holding me back is the fact that my computer got a virus and got keylogged, because I had somebody send me a skin file, and they ended up, it was actually a keylogger that was hidden as a .iwi file. So my key got taken, and they used it and got me banned on almost every single server except for ESW and I believe like a couple of Death Run servers. Besides that, almost every single other public United States Call of Duty 4 server I am banned from, so I need to get a new key, and that's the only thing that's really holding me back, because I can only play in like ESW. So hopefully I'll be able to use the money that I make from this partnership to be able to get a new key, because that would be really great, because then I could play in some more servers. But I also plan on doing some Death Run stuff, because I'm really good friends with the guys that own the RV Death Run server on Call of Duty 4. If you guys know that server, love you. But yeah, I really am just super excited to get into this stuff. And another reason why I'm getting into commentating as well is because I need to improve my speaking skills, and probably my speaking skills in front of other people. So probably doing this will help, or at least in my mind it would, because even though I'm not actually speaking in front of people, if my plans go the way that I want them to, hopefully we'll be speaking in front of thousands of people when they view the video. So, yeah. And also another thing that I want to do is do some like Q&A stuff whenever I get enough followers on Twitter and enough subscribers at least to where I can probably like answer your questions, or if you have like any situation in life that you need help with. I'm taking psychology and sociology classes right now, so I could probably do my best to help you with any situations that you're having, or at least give you a little bit of advice or some comforting bits of words to help you get through a hard situation, because I myself have actually been through a few hard situations, whether it comes to breakups or death in the family or death of friends. I've had a few friends that have killed themselves, and I've also had my uncle who died, and my cousin who killed himself because his dad died, and it's just a lot of lot of stuff has gone on in my life. So I'll be able to have a bunch of stories for you guys to tell, and hopefully a lot of this stuff will be entertaining to you guys. Not really the people killing themselves part, but just the stories of my life. And even though I'm 16, I've gone through a whole lot, and especially in this past year or so, I've gone through a lot. Sorry about that quick little jump cut there, my computer froze on me. But yeah, what I was talking about was that I've really gone through a lot in this last year or two, and especially in this last year, because I've been in a really great relationship with this really awesome girl, and just have learned a lot from being with her and being around her family. And I thought that my life was really hard, and her life is a lot harder than mine because she has an abusive stepfather and her mom won't leave him, and just a whole bunch of craziness. But hopefully I'll be able to do some commentaries with her as well if I can get her up to it. She's not really the type of person to talk in front of a lot of people, but maybe I can tell her, you know, hey, this will give us a little chance to talk to each other or talk about stuff with each other. You know, who knows. But yeah, I'm really excited. And hopefully I'll be able to meet some cool people through the comments and stuff like that. But first things first is I need to try and get more viewers and work hard at, you know, making great content and getting over the first month or two, possibly even couple of months of not really having a lot of people viewing my video. Whoa, what's going on with this? Oh man, screen jittering is horrible. I don't even know what's causing it. Oh, I know why now. I was text chatting, so I kept going in and out of chatting with some of the admins on the server. Which is not going to pop up in recording because I have the text and stuff like that turned off. Sorry about coughing, sinus stuff. So, let's see here. I'm just watching this gameplay right now, and it's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really bad at playing Call of Duty. I guess the first couple of bounces that I did in this spot were pretty cool, but it's whatever. I really don't care about being amazing, super amazing at a game, but I like to be good, because if not, it kind of makes me angry. I just know that in this map, or on this round, or whatever you want to call it, I did get a lot of one-shot deagle kills because I'd hit somebody and get a hit marker, and then I just whip out my deagle and one-shot them, which I think looks pretty cool, to me, at least. By the way, if you guys want to know who I am, and if you've been around the Call of Duty community, especially like the Shot of the Day community, I used to run this channel called PC Shot of the Day, or not PC Shot, but PC SL Shot of the Day. I was really good friends with the guys that ran PC Shot of the Day, but I'm the one who started hosting all the sniper lobby servers about a year and a half ago now, I guess. And I'm the guy who quote unquote ruined the Call of Duty community on YouTube for Call of Duty 4 PC because I've made physically unreachable standards when it comes to clips because of so many people playing in sniper lobbies. Everybody was getting like plus 80s and plus 100s and plus 50s, plus 60s. So apparently I'm the guy who ruined the Call of Duty 4 community on YouTube. But I don't think I'm the one that did it. I think it was all the other people that did it. That's whatever though. Anyways, guys, this round is almost over. Got a couple seconds left. I'm glad to be starting to do this, and I hope you guys support me with what I'm doing. And if you really want to show your support, please give me a like and post a comment on what I should talk about, or if you have any games that you want me to play.